Adam Montgomery trial, day 4. This is for the murder of his then 5-year-old daughter, Harmony. And Houston, we have a bit of a problem. Kayla Montgomery, Adam's then wife, still his wife technically, is on the stand for the second day running. It ended on Friday in middle of the cross-examination. So today, Monday morning, cross-examination continues. Yeah, the defence attorney, her name always escapes me. She is so monotonous and slow, but she's doing it for a reason. She's actually very good, even if it gives you a headache, because she goes through inch by inch by inch, and she's catching Kayla out. Now, I'm not saying at all that Adam didn't do this. I'm not. I am saying that there's things that Kayla isn't saying. And the defence are going to try and fit her up for this, or at least add a reasonable dose of reasonable doubt into the case. Now, Adam's already admitted to the abuse of a corpse stuff, but the actual murder itself is the thing that's being questioned here. So the defence attorney has turned to the night, the early hours of December 7th. Now, December 7th, 2019, is when Kayla told cops and to the court on the stand, that's when Harmony died, murdered by Adam by repeated punches to the head. And we've got no way of knowing whether that's true or not because there's no body. So it's her word against his. Now, she's been given a plea deal, a proffer. So if she lies on the stand, she can be charged with all sorts. So here, Kayla is just about to come out. She's still in jail, so she's brought via jail transport. And this is what she says about the early hours and the morning of December 7th, the day Harmony was murdered.
Harmony was peeing and pooping in the car, and Adam punched her 10 to 15 times in the parking lot of the Colonial.
Yes.
And that it was like at 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yes.
And when the officer asked, you mean in the overnight hours, you said yes, it was in the overnight hours that this happened.
Yes.
Because something did happen at 2 or 3 in the morning on the day that Harmony died.
Yes.
And that was that Adam got in the car and Harmony did not wake up.
No, that's not what happened.
Okay. What happened at 2 or 3 in the morning on that day?
Harmony had an accident and Adam kept punching her in the head.
Okay. At 2 or 3 in the morning?
Yeah, it was still like, it was the middle of the night.
And so, in the middle of the night at 2 or 3 in the morning, you're saying that Adam punched her 10 to 15 times.
Yes.
And Harmony was crying?
Yes.
Screaming?
Yes.
Declan would start screaming?
I don't remember what Declan and Seamus were doing.
Well, that cascade effect that when one of them is crying and there's chaos in the car, all of them were crying, right?
Not really.
Okay. And then what did you do?
What did I do?
Yeah.
I tried telling him to stop, but he doesn't listen.
Okay. What did you do about the mess?
I didn't do anything about the mess.
Did you clean the car?
No.
Did you clean Harmony?
No.
Was it a pee or a poop?
I don't remember.
Smells are considerably different, right?
Right.
Both
But
of
the
them-
car already stunk.
It stunk from all the kids living in the car, eating in the car, peeing and pooping in the car, and food being left around the car, right?
Yes.
And body odor.
Yes.
And so if Harmony peed in her seat at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, are you saying that you left her sitting in a puddle of pee?
Yes.
And if she pooped at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, you're saying you left her sitting in her own defecation.
Yes.
Leaving Harmony in soiled clothes is disgusting and heartbreaking. Also, presumably, the other two kids weren't being looked after either. They were in diapers. They would have needed changes and washes and stuff, but they had wipes. Hey. But the point is that Kayla has now introduced a different timeline. Harmony soiled herself in the middle of the night, 2 to 3 a.m. She has never said that. That wasn't in the PCA, and it certainly wasn't said on the stand in day 3. I'm going to play you what she said to the prosecutor on day 3 right now.
On December 7th, was she still having those accidents?
Yes.
And had they increased in frequency?
Yes.
Did Harmony have an accident first thing in the morning?
Yes. He could smell urine, and he started yelling at Harmony and kept hitting her in the head
Where was the vehicle when he smelled that accident?
in front of the methadone clinic.
Did you discuss going somewhere with him at any point that morning? Going to get food?
Yes. I asked to go to Burger King.
You asked to go to Burger King.
Yes.
And so at some point, did he begin driving the vehicle?
Yes.
Was that before or after he repeatedly struck Harmony?
After.
What was Harmony doing at that point when he started driving the vehicle?
She was crying a lot.
She was crying a lot.
Yeah. And she was making a weird noise.
Was she saying anything?
No.
And Kayla, I want you to walk the jurors through in as much detail as you can what happened on your route from Habit Opco to that Burger King.
Adam was getting really angry from Harmony peeing in the car, and he repetitively kept punching her on the way to Burger King.
Okay, to be fair, the prosecutor asked her to say what happened in the morning. Maybe she's just not good with time. We've heard that in other cases, haven't we? Maybe she thought that he meant 2 or 3 in the morning by saying morning. Maybe the defence is assuming that 2 and 3 in the morning isn't morning. Maybe there's just a set of cross wires here. Maybe she was so strung out that she doesn't know what on earth the time was, and she's just following their lead. Maybe she was a bit strung out when she was speaking to the cops, because that's the information that's in the PCA and that's the information that the prosecutor's using. Maybe she was awake at 2 or 3 in the morning and she knew that Harmony had soiled herself, but Adam was asleep, and when Adam woke up, he smelt the urine and hit her, and then they went to the methadone clinic, and then they went to Burger King, and then on the way there, he kept hitting her and hitting her and hitting her until she died. There's a bunch of other things that the defender is picking apart, but it's the murder itself that the jury will have to focus on, because he's already admitted to the other charges. I don't know how the jury's going to take this. She's falling apart a little bit. She doesn't sound like a credible witness, and that plays well for the defence. But let me know what you think about this case and about this trial so far, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.